time every day, bringing you guys good new tea with some different guests that I think are going to be
Hello.
amazing, or maybe the same guests. We'll see what the Lord
Hello.
says.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, so I just
Hello.
want to hear from everybody really quickly. Last word. By the
Hello.
way, Bitcoin is getting ready. It's right to plan at 50,000.
Listen.
It's getting ready to break. When it breaks, we're going to see 100,000, possibly even, I don't know, a high this year. I
Come
mean, I
in.
think the high we could possibly see 1.5 million. I don't think we'll see the 1.5 million this year, but I think a high for this year,
Come
Randy, would
in.
you say maybe 300 to 600,000? I would say they're projecting, especially at the company, we see out million. And I guess what I would say is focus on their thing called coaching side of Bitcoin. And I want to change the philosophy.
Come in. Come in. Come in. Come in. Come in.
This is what safe.
Look, guys. Bitcoin is almost at $50,000. It's 50K. Listen, if you do not have any Bitcoin, you need to get some. So what you hear in the news, you cannot be fearful about what you hear in the news. They want to place fear in you. Let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with Bitcoin. That is one of the biggest, is the pivotal currency that is in this wealth place, in this wealth exchange. So my thing is to you, is to challenge you. Listen, let me just kind of explain to you what I do. I trade in the foreign exchange and the cryptocurrency markets, okay? And I like to educate people about what's happening in this wealth transfer. You cannot be scared. Scared money don't make money, guys. Let me tell you, 50K, 50K, that's huge, guys. And that's within a month or 2 months. Do your stocks move that quickly? No, nothing against stocks. There are some great stocks out there, some great companies to put your money in as far as stocks. But let me tell you, guys, trading Bitcoin or trading in the foreign exchange market is the wave. That is instant money. I'm not saying trade it and give it away. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying trade it and like you would basically close out your stocks. I don't That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is learn how to make money on a upswing and a downswing of a market, okay? So what I'm saying is if Bitcoin moves to 50K, you're making money. But if Bitcoin drops down to 43 or 45K, you're still making money on it. You're making money on the sell. If it's selling, you can still make money on it. If it drops to 45K, if it goes up to 50K and beyond, okay, that's profit. You're still making money. That's what I mean by trading, not trade it and get rid of it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's a way that you can make money and you can profit and create a substantial wealth portfolio by trading it in the markets. Do you know that you have access to do that? And you can actually pull those liquid funds out of your broker account and put it right into your account today. Today. You're not selling stocks. You're not waiting for the stock market or your stocks to drop and then you try to get out of it. That's not what I'm talking here. Because with the stock market, even if you allow yourself to purchase a stock and it drops, you got to wait for that particular portfolio to get back to where it drops. So say for instance, prime example, if you got a portfolio of $250,000, right? Okay. And your stock or the market closes or drops a dramatic drop. And say for instance, your 250K drops to about 150K. That's $100,000 that you lost in the stock market. And you have to allow or wait for the market to move back in that upward swing direction. Do you know how long that's going to take? I don't know. You don't know. That could take 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now for your 100,000 that you lost in the stock market to take 10 years for it to get right back to your 250K portfolio. But let me tell you this. If you learn how to trade on an upswing and a downswing of a market in Forex and cryptocurrency, guys, guess what? You can get your you can make $100,000 even if you start off with a $300 broker account. You can grow that $300 to $95K in less than it would take for you to grow a stock, guys. This is real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Because people don't understand. There's so many of us never heard of foreign exchange, never heard of cryptocurrency before. Never. Didn't know that it even existed. But it does. And it's been existing for years. It's just that we didn't have privy knowledge to it. Now we have privy knowledge to it. Guys, the platform that I use is I Am Mastery Academy, guys. It has been featured on Forbes magazine, guys. Forbes magazine several times, okay? It is a multi-million-dollar platform that teaches you and shows you how to understand these markets, how to read those charts, how to create an immense level of wealth, guys, that you would never have thought of. I'm telling you, if you are watching now, and if you do not have Bitcoin, I urge you to purchase it, because right now we are at the first inning of the biggest wealth transfer that is happening. I'm continue to say this, and it's not only just Bitcoin. There are other coins that are available that you can also purchase. There's Ethereum, guys. Ethereum is probably right around $13, $14, or $1,500 right now. It's a start to get in right now. Also XRP, which people was telling everybody to go against XRP because of its legal challenges. But guys, we see XRP making its resurgence and coming back. I also have some, I also hold XRP. I hold Ethereum. I hold Bitcoin, and I'm getting ready to purchase even more coins, guys. So I'm just urging you guys, if you have not purchased, if you have not, get you a Coinbase account, okay? I'll tell you, Coinbase, I will say that Coinbase don't allow you to hold your keys, but it is better than Robinhood. I would not recommend anyone to put any cryptocurrency in Robinhood. Robinhood is not a company that holds its integrity. I'm telling you, you can go to Coinbase, but guess what? There's other wallets that you can also use where you have your own keys to it, that you own those cryptocurrencies. There's a site called Exodus.io. Go to Exodus.io and buy some Bitcoin. Okay? Please do that. There's crypto.com that you can also purchase some Bitcoin and put it in a wallet that you hold keys to. This is free knowledge. And guys, if you want to learn how to trade in the market, not trade all and get rid of your coins or get rid of your current currencies, but actually know how to understand the market and trade in the market on an upswing or downswing. Okay, for those who are just coming in and watching, you can actually have access to money same day and not wait on the stock market to give it to you. So basically what I'm saying by that, if you have a $300 account or broker account and you make some trades in the market, say for instance that $300 account that you're having in your broker account, and you place a trade in, let's say, Bitcoin, and that Bitcoin trade, the amount of pips it goes to is maybe 100 pips or so. Depending upon your lot size that you use, whether it's a 1 cent lot size or a 10 cent lot size, that could be $100 or $1,000 for you in that day. Guess what? You can pull that same money out, move it over from your broker account to your bank account or your crypto wallet, and have access to it and do whatever you need to do. If you need to go pay a bill, that's what you can do. So guys, I just want to briefly stop by and say that information out. It's been about 9 minutes that I've been on this live. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. You can DM me, Kimberly McKinney, on Facebook, Kimberly McKinney on Instagram. You can also reach me by phone. My number is 404-590-5068. Again, 404-590-5068. I'm all about integrity here. Integrity is a big thing for me. And also, I challenge pastors because I believe Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are going to be a pivotal monument to how some economics or economies come back. So, even with the music industry, guys, if you heard, Jay-Z just partnered and placed $23.6 million backing Bitcoin on a Bitcoin development. That's serious. That is serious. So don't sit by the sidelines and watch this stuff transform before your eyes before you can take part of it. Don't wait till Bitcoin gets 100K or 300K, which is expected by the end of the year. Don't wait till it get to that point before you start investing. Do it now. I urge you to do it now. And for pastors of a church, if your congregation are not tithing, here's the solution. Trust and believe that Bitcoin can allow you to do some things in the kingdom besides relying on other tithes and offerings, which I don't think, at this day and age, that the church should always rely on people's tithes and offerings, because that fickles, it goes back and forth. But if you place your money in some other investment properties or investment opportunities, for the kingdom, to advance the kingdom, that's going to be key. So I encourage pastors, ministers, individuals that are that have 501c3s or nonprofits, business owners, musicians. We all need to be a part of this wealth transfer right here. So I encourage you to reach out to me. My number is 404-590-5068. I would love to do a Zoom with you guys so that I can show you the tools that I use, so that I can show you my back office, so you can see and actually put your hands and your face and your eyes to the platform that we use. We get the news before it even reaches the news, guys. We know about what's getting ready to happen with Bitcoin before it even announced or hits the next day. We knew Bitcoin was getting ready to hit 50,000, guys. Guess what? Because we're inside live in the trades. We are with our master educators and master traders, guys, who's watching and searching the markets all day long. They're experts in what they do. And guess what? We have access to those experts, and we have relationships with those experts. So if we want them to come and talk about cryptocurrency and what's happening in this space, they don't have any, they're not so high and mighty where they can't come down and sit down and talk with us about what's happening in this wealth transfer. You need to be a part of a group. You need to be a part of a community that allows this, that wants to share the wealth with everyone and don't want to see no one behind. That's what we have in I Am Mastery Academy and Rich University. So with that, I'm logging off. I'm actually sitting here getting ready to play at a funeral. That's another thing for those who don't have life insurance. I actually had I was actually with someone who had a person to call them because their wife had passed away and they had no insurance. He had no insurance on his wife. And he was struggling and scrounging, trying to build up money to even possibly cremate her. Now, the cremation services that was given was like $12.95, but that person decided they didn't even have that amount of money. They didn't even have $12.95 to bury or cremate their loved ones. So that particular person at least tried to help them and relieve a little bit and knock it down to $995. Guess what? The person who need the service still didn't have $995 in order to bury their wife. Did you hear me? These are things that are important in this day and time, especially with the resurgence and a different strand of coronavirus going around, guys. If you knew how to invest your money, if you knew where to place your money, if you knew how to organize, your portfolio and disperse or diverse your finances, you'll be in a very good position. But I'm telling you, with the blockchain technology that's happening right now, a lot of people are not going to have jobs. Artificial intelligence, a lot of people are not going to have jobs. And they're going to have to find a way and figure out a way to make money. I've seen people, and I've noticed people that have made good money, lost their jobs, and now they're having to find some, retail job that they didn't want, but they had to do it in order to feed their family and have food on the table. And they still don't know anything about foreign exchange or cryptocurrency, which are things that are happening so very quickly before our eyes. Bitcoin is going to hit 50K, and it's probably going to hit 50K either today or within the next 2 to 3 days or a couple of days, but it's getting ready to hit 50K. It is developing new higher heights, guys. Higher heights. Bitcoin in early 2020 was probably around 3,000, guys. It's never going back to 3,000. It's going to continue to climb, guys. That's a trend. It consolidates for a little bit and then it bursts. That's the trend that we see with Bitcoin, or that's the trend that I see with Bitcoin when I look at those charts. That's what it does. It consolidates. It'll sit right here. It'll sit side by side for a day or two or a week or so. And then it'll shoot up, it'll skyrocket. That's what it does. Bitcoin is not going back to $3,000. I don't even see it going back to $20,000 when it hit 20,000 back in December or November. Listen, pay attention to that. Since December to now February, guys, Bitcoin has moved up $30,000. How powerful is that? $30,000 in 2 months. In 2 months, it hit 30K at the end of December, first part of January. That was $10,000. Then it hit another, 35, 38, and it sat around 40. It hit 40 this month or end of January, the first part of February. And here it is, February the 15th, 2021, and Bitcoin is getting ready to hit 50K. Guys, this is amazing. This is amazing time to be able to see this wealth shift. It is amazing. It is amazing to see this. I urge you, I encourage you, if you want to understand, if you want to learn how to trade and not get rid of it, but trade it to understand you can trade on the upswing and downswing, and that's money that's readily available to you, liquid funds. If you're looking to buy a house, a car, if you want to get out of that apartment, apartments are expensive. Guys, inflation is happening. If you notice now, especially in the city of Atlanta, a lot of apartments are being built. And guess what those apartments are starting with? $1,700, sometimes $1,800 a month. I know. I just moved from a luxury apartment. I was paying $16 a month. $1,600 for a 1-bedroom luxury. When my mind is shifting now that if I can pay $1,600 for this one luxury apartment, I can do $1,600 on the house of my dreams and the house that I love. That's going to bring me even more wealth. It's serious. Inflation is happening. Apartments are starting at $1,700 a month for a 1-bedroom, not a 3, a 1. Unless you are somewhere far out, that it's going to take you an hour and a half. If you work in the city somewhere, it's going to take you a long time to get to work. That gets old. Guys, I'm able to build my business, my home-based business, trade it in the markets, having access to over 400 plus tax benefits, operating as a home-based business. But guess what? Bitcoin is not tied to the IRS. Blockchain is not tied to the IRS. Matter of fact, investors are using blockchain technology in the real estate market to capitalize on that in the real estate market. Guys, there is so much happening right now, and it would do you justice to be educated. I don't sit here and I don't get on live and I don't do this stuff for nothing. I'm a woman of integrity, and my heart is to see people win. My heart is to see people excel. My heart is to see people not suffer and not suffer and not feel wealthy. I mean, you can have wealth in mind, but it takes money. You can't get anything in this world without having to pay for money or having some kind of funds to pay for it. You can't do anything like this. If your hand like this, sometimes you got to do this to allow blessings to come in and out of it. But if you're like this, a closed fist, nothing can get through that. Don't be the type of person in the Bible, the different individuals that had talents. One had 5, one had 2, and one individual had 1 talent. The 2 and the 5 individuals who had talents 2 and 5, they were able to multiply that and brought additional streams of income to themselves. But the person that the 1 talent that was like this, he hid it. Nothing could come in and nothing could go out. And therefore, he suffered from that dearly. So it's about to be 12:30. Guys, I enjoyed talking to you on this evening or this afternoon. I will see you soon. And I plan to probably go live again maybe later on today. But I just wanted to stop by and say, please, consider, don't sit by the sidelines and watch all this stuff happen around you and let it do a whirlwind and you're still looking like a deer in headlights, but you're not doing anything. Stop talking about it and be about it. Make the sacrifice. Pull away from a $40 and $50 and $80 dinners. Put that money in some cryptocurrency and watch that cryptocurrency double and triple and quadruple and continue to go in its value. Have a good day. This is saxophonist Kimberly McKinney signing out. Money Chemistry. I coined my name, Money Chemistry, because I want to make money mix and diversify and create wealth. And I want to be able to show other people how to create wealth. I'm willing to hold your hand. And I'm also willing, for those who are interested, I am willing to give you some money towards your broker account. This is me. This is my word. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon.